Okay, good morning class. So, I will discuss to you on multiplying radical expressions. So, tandaan natin pag nagmo-multiply tayo, make sure na parehas ang kanilang indices. So, for example, number 1, 3 times the square root of 12 times square root of 6. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, first, yung numerical is isa lang naman, so we will copy 3. Then, yung dalawang radicals, so we will multiply the radical. So, we will write the square root of 12 times 6. Then, the product is 3 square root of 72. Then, yung natutunan natin sa simplifying, i-factor out natin yung 72. So, hanapan nyo ng perfect root. So, ang perfect root sa 72 is the highest perfect root. So, ano yun? So, the answer is 36. Then, the other factor is 2 times 2. So, get the square root of 36. So, we will have 3 times square root of 36 is 6 times square root of 2. Then, 3 times 6 is equal to 12, and copy square root of 2. So, the answer is 12 square root of 2. Okay? I hope naintindihan natin number 1. Okay, sasagutan natin mga odd numbers muna. Okay? Next tayo, number 3. Square root of 6 times square root of 6. So, multiply the radical. So, we will have square root of 6 times 6. So, the product is square root of 36. Since yung 36 is a perfect number and may square root yung 36, so kunin natin yung square root ng 36. So, dito pwedeng dalawa yung sagot natin, isang positive or isang negative 6. Ayan. Pero kung may nakalagay na sign, so yun lang ang gagamitin natin. To be exactly, the answers are positive and negative 6. Okay? Next, number 5 tayo. Negative 4 times square root of 15 times negative of square root of 3. So, we will multiply the numerical negative 4 and the imaginary numerical, which is negative 1. So, we will have negative 4 times negative 1. Then, multiply the radicals. So, we will have square root of 15 times 3. The product of the numerical. Okay, so we have positive 4. Then, times square root of 45. Then, i-factor out natin yung 45. Hanapan natin ng may square root. Okay, ang may square root dyan ay yung 9, yung first factor. The other factor is 5. Then, simplify natin yung radical. So, the answer is 4 times 3 square root ng 9 times square root of 5. Then, Get the product of 4 times 3, 4 and 3. The answer is 12 square root of 5. Okay, next tayo, number 7. I hope naintindihan natin yung number 5. Let's proceed to number 7. The square root of 15 n squared times the square root of 10 n cubed. Okay, first, multiply muna natin yung numerical sa radical. So, pagsamahin muna natin na magiging 15 times 10. For the variable, we will have n squared times n cubed. Okay, then 15 times 10, the answer is 150. For the variable, we will add the exponents. Okay, using the product law of exponent, yung natutunan natin sa previous lesson, magiging n raised to 5. Okay, then hanapan natin ang factor na. So, yung 150, so ano ang first perfect root na isang factor niya? So, we will have 25 times 6. Lagay natin sa kabila yung 6. Sa n raised to 5, so ano yung perfect root dyan? So, yung highest even exponent. Since add yung exponent, so lalagay natin na perfect root is n raised to 4. Then yung remaining variable ilalagay natin sa katabi ng 6, yung walang square root. Okay, then kunin natin square root ng 25 n raised to 4. So the answer is 5 n squared. Para nakuha natin n squared, dinivide lang natin exponent sa index na 2, kaya naging n squared times yung remaining factor na walang square root, so times 6n, square root of 6n. So our final answer is 5 n squared times the square root of 6n. Okay, next tayo, number 9. Negative 3 times the square root of 7r cubed times 6 times the square root of 7r squared. So yung numerical muna sa labas, we will multiply. So negative 3 times 6, then yung radical i-multiply natin. So we will have 7 times 7, tas yung variable r cubed times r squared. So negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. Then yung radical, the product is 49 square root of 49 r raised to 5. Okay, then factor out natin yung radical. So negative 18, since yung 49 has a square root, so lalagay natin lahat yun. Hindi na natin kailangang i-factor. So 49, then yung sa r raised to 5, yung perfect root dyan is r raised to 4. Yung remaining variable sa kabila. Okay, then simplify na natin. Negative 18 times the square root of 49 r raised to 4. So the answer is 7 r raised to 2. Then times the square root of r. Then multiply lang natin tong negative 18 and 7. So the answer is negative 126 r squared times square root of r. Okay, I hope na-gets natin yung example, yung mga examples natin in multiplying radicals. This time, so magmumultiply tayo by applying either the distributive property or on multiplying the two binomials. Okay, for example, number 11, square root of 3 times the quantity of 5 plus square root of 3. So, i-distribute lang natin by multiplying. So, list down muna natin. So, square root of 3 times 5. Then, yung operation nila, kopyahin natin yung plus sign. So, plus. Multiply natin ulit yung square root of 3 by square root of 3. So, we will have square root of 3 times square root of 3. Since dito, hindi naman pwedeng i-multiply yan kasi walang radical yung 5. So, pwede nating pagsamaan na lang, kopyain na lang, unahin lang natin yung 5, yung numerical na 5, then copy square root of 3. Then dito naman sa pangalawa, so we can multiply square root of 3 by square root times square root of 3. So the product is square root of 9. Then kopyahin natin tong 5 square root of 3. Okay, then kunin yung square root ng 9. So the answer is 3. So now, our final answer is a binomial. So, 5 square root of 3 plus 3. Okay, next, number 13. Negative 3 square root of 3 times the quantity of 2 plus square root of 6. So, distribute lang natin. So, we will have negative 3 square root of 3 times 2. Okay, yung operation na plus. Then, distribute ulit natin by multiplying. So, magiging plus negative 3. Lagyan natin parenthesis para hindi tayo magulon sa sign. Negative 3 square root of 3 times square root of 6. Okay, simplify na natin. So, ang i-multiply natin sa una, yung negative 3 and 2. So, the product is negative 6. Then, we will copy square root of 3. Then, dito, so, pwede na natin baguhin yung sign. Kasi ang sign naman dito ay negative. So, magiging minus. Tapos, multiply natin yung radical, yung 3 and 6. Etong 3, kopyain lang natin. Okay, times square root of 3 times 6. The answer is 18. Okay, then, kopyain muna natin yung unang radical. So, negative 6 square root of 3. Then, i-simplify natin tong square root of 18. Okay, kunin natin yung factor. Negative 3 or minus 3 times square root of 9 times 2. Then, our answer is negative 6 square root of 3 minus 3 times 3 square root of 2. So our final answer is negative 6 square root of 3 minus 9 square root of 2. So ito ulit, hindi na natin pwedeng i-combine. They are not similar radicals. Okay. Next natin try naman natin to number 17. So square root of 14x times the quantity of 3 minus square root of 2x. So distribute ulit natin. So square root of 14x times 3 minus, ayan, multiply natin, square root of 14x times square root of 2x. Then sa unang radical, unang term, so the answer is 3 square root of 14x minus, multiply natin yung 14x and 2x, magiging square root of 28x squared. Okay, then dito walang factor yung 14, walang may square root dyan, same as yung x. So 3, copyin lang natin, 3 square root of 14x. Then simplify naman natin yung square root of 28x squared. So factor out natin yung 28, so magiging 4, okay, times 7. Then yung x squared may square root, so lagay natin dito katabi ng 4. Then simplify na natin yan, so magiging 3 square root of 14x, okay, minus 2x square root of 7. So our final answer is 3 square root of 14x minus 2x square root of 7. Okay, I hope naintindihan natin. Now it's your turn to answer. So try natin to, yung mga even numbers. So itong number 2, gawin nating number 1, gawin nating recitation yan. So this is number 2. Okay. Number 3. Number 4. Okay, next natin. Itong number 5. Okay. This is number 6. And okay, this is number 7. Number 18. Okay, so 7 ang gagawin nyo para sa recitation. Tingnan natin kung naintindihan natin yung discussion natin on multiplying radicals. So if you have any question, just PM me para kung ano yung hindi nyo naintindihan sa multiplying radicals. So thank you very much for listening.